Hey, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here. Just wanted to give you a little update how the market is doing. I also wanted to give you a little update also on what I'm going to be doing now with the channel every single day. But I will give you that update in a few minutes. Basically, today I wanted to show you right quick, and we did a few things. The market was actually struggling, and it was a little frustrating around this area today when the market opened, when the New York Stock Exchange opened. It was a little hectic. I was able to take partial profits, and the price came back up, and then taking partial profits again, and then actually going on a buy. I was actually looking for sales today, since I was seeing some type of rejection. I will show you later on S&P 500 in US 30. But the market ended up breaking at a structure to the upside, this previous structure that I spotted on a 5-minute. And I went on a 15-minute later to see this rejection right here. So I was drawing this little structure right here at this point, in this area. And you can see also on a 30-minute, nice rejections in this area right here. So I was like, okay, market, we're still in an uptrend, right? We're definitely still in an uptrend. The price didn't go as low as I wanted. I was actually getting into a sell, which I'm going to show you right quick here on my VIP group. And we're pretty much celebrating them right now. But this was the actual sale. It was in fact on S&P 500, by the way. And I was going into the sale. The price failed. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Let me just jump in on S&P 500. The market was somewhere around this area. This big rejection, this is why I was actually getting into a sell. So I made a sale somewhere around there, and I was aiming my final TP here. And my stop loss was about here. So this was the actual first entry that I was going this morning. The price, after seeing this rejection at the top right here, I was like, okay, I'm going to try to go on a sell. So I did went on a sell. I was aiming 1 to 3, a little higher than 1 to 3 risk to reward. And the market ended up actually reaching my halfway point, securing profits and stops to break even. The price went up. Look at right here, barely touching my stop loss and my stop and my break even. And it stopped me out. It got me out, and I was actually getting in back again. As soon as I got stopped out, I was actually hitting my alert, and I was seeing on my phone that I was getting stopped out, so I was able to get in again, jump in again, and the price immediately went down. But then it started struggling around this area right here, and I was like, you know what? Price started to push back up, so almost around this area I decided to close the entry, the sell that I had. I decided to close it, and then I was looking on a 30-minute. I jump in. I was checking on different time frames, and I found that the 30-minute time frame was actually the best one for this one. Look at where we are, where we were standing on a 4600 level. Look at this nice rejections to the bottom. The price broke with a big momentum candle, okay? Then it's pulling back. The market did pull back, creating this big push. I don't know if you remember, guys, that I showed you some time ago, that I posted a few videos on supply and demand zones. So right here, basically, this push is not us moving the market. This is big institutions right here. So, you know, this push is created by big institutions. So this is actually a demand zone. This formation here has created a nice little demand zone, and the market came back down, showing a lot of rejections in this area, and it was about to pop up. So still, this entry is still actually running, and this is basically the actual setup that I was looking for, you know, entering on the breakout. I did went in on a buy right there, small, and I wanted to wait for the candle to close it. Once the candle closed, boom, getting it beautiful with bigger lot size. And now this area, this is a risk-free trade right now running, and Nasdaq actually caught this one as well. And Beautiful setup, simple. This one was basically simple price action. Breakout of a structure and retest. The price broke, came back for retest, and I was getting on the retest because I kind of missed the actual momentum. By the time I jump in on the chart, this candle had already closed, and I thought this was a little too far away to enter. So I was waiting for a little pullback. The price did pull back. I made the entry, stop a few pips below, 122 risk to reward. Beautiful entry, beautiful setup right there on Nasdaq to buy. But look at what happened. I tell my students all the time on the VIP or even on the free group on Telegram, I tell my students to be careful nowadays with the New York Stock Exchange, and because when it opens, it will create this type of things. Like the market will just skyrocket and drop and pretty much correct the entire drop, and then we'll push back up again, back to the same level, and then it will come back. So it will just go a little crazy. This was also yesterday, so you see all this movement, and it's kind of like a little trap, you see, because the price did skyrocket before. You see this, on the New York Stock Exchange opening, the price did skyrocket, pulled back, which was a previous zone right here. It broke above, right? Pulled back, showing those rejections and then giving you a pin bar. So a lot of people was actually buying at this point. Stop below previous low and TP, you go whatever zone you want, right? But look at what happened. Then you have this drop, stopping people out, hunting for the stop losses, and then guess what? Skyrocketing and pushing up. So I believe this was a little trap right there yesterday, and today was kind of like the same. The market was just indecisive, and then like at the end of the day, I was just waiting. A little later, after this crazy volatility went away, I was waiting for the breakout of this structure, and then when it broke, you see, now you're seeing a clear direction. So simple breakout of a structure. US 30, I did not get in, but I was seeing also kind of like the same on 30-minute, this little formation. We are now on top of the 35,000 level, and market is definitely very, very bullish right now. Look at the stocks right here on the right side. All of them are green for the day. So that's what also motivated me, because I was looking for sales at the beginning of the day. I was looking for sales in this area. Then I changed my mind after seeing a lot of rejection at this point, and prices started pushing up. Right? So all this crazy, this box right here, you can say this area is New York Stock Exchange. This crazy thing right here, all volatility, all crazy volatility. It was crazy. But then you see, after like sometimes maybe 2 to 3 hours after the New York Stock Exchange, this is when you start seeing the actual direction where it's going to go. So you see, sometimes I rather just stay away from this thing, from this volatility. It's just that I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's very tempting to get in, but if you do get in, remember, try to do this thing like in and out, maybe scalping or something like that. Don't not holding entries for too long, because it can just be a quick spike up and then returning back to the entry point. So it can get crazy. Alrighty, so beautiful setups, beautiful entries, and I wanted to tell you guys that from today, I commit to post a video every single day until I get tired. Alright, so I will be posting videos on YouTube now on this channel. I will concentrate on posting more videos more often, and as I mentioned, I will be posting at least one video per day, if not more than one video per day. Alrighty, I know you guys have been asking and requesting this for a very long time. I've been actually not posting that often on YouTube, but I want to keep you guys updated of everything we do throughout the day. Alright, what is actually causing the markets to push up? The fact that there are no worse news right now. We're still having in the United States, the inflation is still there. High interest rates are still there. The war in Ukraine is still there. Still bad. Like not lying. Everything is still bad in there. Hoping for the best, and for this thing to be over. But things are still there. Now, the market is actually pushing up and is still pushing up because things are not getting worse. The things are actually staying as they are right now. So this is basically the market is not dropping anymore because, as I mentioned, these are like old news. The world right now and the United States is like getting over this thing, and it's kind of like, how can I say, it's like a something that is trending and now is no longer trending. It's not getting the attention anymore. Of course, these things can get worse if something happens. If something bigger starts happening again, like maybe dropping some type of nuclear weapon or some type of menace like that, from Russia. But that's basically why the markets are pushing up. Also, on the stocks, you can see that Apple has been pushing up and correcting the entire drop. Look at that. It looks like a massive bullish formation right here. You see this big bullish flag on Apple, breaking now to the upside. Tesla also correcting. Look at this massive drop, massive correction now after this entire fears of the war and everything affecting. Microsoft, everything is correcting. You see, all stocks are actually correcting. Amazon, look at that. Nice push today. Facebook also correcting. Look at that nice trend after this huge massive crash. Now price is starting to look more bullish. You see nice bullish engulfing. So price will eventually start, after this push, maybe retest and then continue pushing up unless something else happens. And Google pushing up. Nice little pullback. You see, it's a correction basically, but it's been like Google. It's been pushing like almost since it was created. Jesus, it's pushing up all the time. So going there really nice. Nvidia, nice push. PayPal is the one that was pretty much losing it. Now you can see right here, PayPal has started actually skyrocketing when the coronavirus exploded in 2020, in April 2020. That's when everything, all the things started getting worse. Between March and April, it started skyrocketing. And now, because things are getting again to where they are, like there are no more restrictions and all this stuff, it started correcting. PayPal basically it dropped entirely the entire amount that actually gained throughout the pandemic. So let's see, like right now, this is where the price was before in 2020. So will market continue pushing up? Yes, maybe eventually we'll start pushing slowly now and maybe correcting the price. But this entire push was caused by the pandemic. It affected I don't know how to say positively on PayPal due to the pandemic. So anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. As I mentioned, I will be posting videos every single day now from this point on. If you have questions, doubts, let me know in the comment section below. Hope to guys see you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.